Bismillah. Alhamdulillah. Nahmaduhu, asta'inuhu, astaghfiruhu. Wa na'udhu billahi min shururi anfusina min sayyiati a'malina. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا. يا أيها الإنسان اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث رجالا كثيرا والنساء واتقوا الله تساءلون به والارحام ان الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا ايها الذين امنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم اعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. فان اصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الامور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في القرآن الكريم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر وتؤمنون بالله والله أمن أهل الكتاب لكان خيرا لهم منهم المؤمنون وأكثرهم الفاسقون. وقال الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. وقال الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم الدنيا سجن المؤمن وجنة الكافر. الحمد لله الحمد لله رب العالمين هو الذي جعلنا مسلمين. بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. الحمد لله الحمد لله رب العالمين. Alhamdulillah, we are here on Yom الجمعة, Friday. This is a very good sign, a very good sign for all of us. If you said, well, 52 weeks in a year, 52 Jummahs, so many years, maybe somebody did 70, 80 years, and so it's a bunch of Jummahs, big deal. Let me share with you how important this particular Jummah is. This day on this planet where you're sitting right now, how important is it? It's really easy, real easy. Just do the mathematics, figure it out for yourself. Look around this room right now, there's not even 200 people in this room. Maybe 100, counting the sisters and the kids. And maybe a few jinn here or there. What I'm saying is, there's not very many people in this room. But if it was Jummah, and you see this, what about Ramadan, the Tarawih? If it's Tarawih, well, how many people do you see? How many? You can't find room. You don't even have to advertise. You don't have to say, oh, Yusuf Estes is here and everybody come out. You don't have to do nothing. Just open the door. In fact, if you don't open the door, they'll break it down to get in for Tarawih. Is Tarawih far? No. But then maybe they won't even come for Isha. But they'll come for Tarawih, yes? Yes? You know that. I want to emphasize the importance of what I'm telling you now to consider Hada Wajib. This is absolutely mandatory. If you have even the energy to get here, get here. This is Yom Jummah. And we have Surah Al-Jummah in Quran, chapter 62, if you go by the numbers like I do. ayah number 9, number 10, number 11, very clear. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, all you who believe, when the call is made, leave off your work, come and listen to what's going on, then basically it's saying go back to work again. Give up an hour, hour and a half out of your week, but do that. This is the most stressed of all of the salawat in Jama'ah. It is. And he said, no, Eid is. Excuse me, Eid is foreign? No. This being here today is a good sign for you. Why? Yeah, I'm so good to ask that. Because our Prophet ﷺ, he told us about these signs of the very last days, and we are seeing that with our eyes when so many believers would be staying away from what is foreign. Giving up so much of what is foreign. And we're seeing that. This room should be more full right now than it would be during Darwa. Yes or no? By the way, somebody said, oh, you're not supposed to ask questions to the Jama'at in there. By the way, that's the only person you can talk to in Jummah is to the Imam. Like if I make a mistake, you're supposed to tell me that's a mistake. In a nice way, by the way. In a nice way, okay? You're not supposed to talk to each other, not even shh. But if Imam asks you a question and he said, yeah, Abdullah, what is so and so? You're supposed to answer. Don't go, whoo, like that. Okay? And for anybody who wants evidence, we've got 20 websites full of it for you, okay? Now, back to our subject. How is this so much different than last week? Because I was here last week. I was here the week before. Not me, but you said that. So how is this big deal? Mm-hmm. How many people came to Islam in this last month? According to our Wednesday night broadcast, one imam called us from Cincinnati, Ohio. He's telling us that one or two every week coming to Islam in Cincinnati, Ohio. And how many more coming to Islam all around this country every day? Hundreds, maybe even thousands coming to Islam, let's say every week. So, that's amazing. But wait a minute, what's that got to do with our subject? Islam is the fastest growing religion in the world, yes? Yes. No problem. Everybody knows that. This has been going on since I became a Muslim in 1991. And every year more and more and more around the world coming to Islam. Especially in so-called Muslim countries. And you said, whoa, no. How could you have, like, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Kuwait? Come on, man. These are all Muslims. Just to give you a percentage, I'm going to show you something. How many Muslims, Arab Muslims, living in Dubai today? %. 96% are not Arab, not Muslim, living in the country. 96, this is their official statistic that they told us. 96%. And we just came from Kuwait, over 60% not Muslim in Kuwait. But this is still not the statistic I'm looking for to prove my point. The statistic I'm looking for right now, what is the fastest growing group on the planet today? And he said, well, it's Muslims. No, it's not. Mulhideen. As many people who are coming to Islam, 10, 20 or 30 times more every week becoming mulhid. What's mulhid? Atheists. No belief at all. From the Jews, from the Nasrani, from the Christians, from the Buddhists, from the Hindus, across the world. Oh, and by the way, did I leave out Muslims? Muslims also becoming atheists. And don't pretend like you don't know anybody who has at least a family member or somebody that they know became mulhid, became atheist. Because we know it's all over the planet. The fastest growing group today is not Islam. It's atheism. Now before you get sad, I'll give you two pieces of good news. First of all, this is a hadith of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said it, go read it, that in the end days, there's not going to be any more religions. There will only be Islam or Kufr. You know that? He said it. And you're watching it happen. You're watching it happen. This is a fact. So, the good news for us, it proves a hadith. And it also gives us a warning that we're getting closer every day to the Yom Kippur. There's more. There's more. The fact that you're sitting here today, coming to the masjid, being with the Jama'ah, you're in good shape with Allah. Because not everybody's getting this hidayah, this guidance. This is a gift from Allah, that you are sitting here with us now. More than you think. Because this is the day when you can make your du'as, and Allah, He's going to answer your du'as. This is the day, Yom Jum'ah, the day of the gathering together, when you see your brothers and sisters in Islam coming together for the same purpose as you are. It reinforces your own belief. La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah. Feel good. I'm with Muslims. This is how you should feel. How would it be, na'udhu billah, I'm saying, how would it be if, and I hope I never see it, you come to the masjid, and it was Fard Salah, and the only three people is the Imam, the Mu'adhan, and you. And if you're the Mu'adhan, now it's only two. By the way, I've seen that. I have seen that myself. And that's very scary when you consider that the building you're standing in or sitting in right now, I'm standing here sitting. This building right here is a masjid today. But what was it a few years ago? Kanisa. Church. Yes? Yes? Yes! This was a church. Why do people sell things? Because they don't want them anymore. True or false? Simple. It's not complicated, right? They sell them because they don't want them. In a house of worship, whether it's the temple for the Yahudi, a kanisa for the Nasrani, a masjid for Muslims, whatever it is, it's a house of worship, that's amana, that's a trust. That's the same for all of the religions. When you have something that's put in trust like that, you don't let it go. Unless what? Unless nobody comes at all. And that's exactly why so many churches are now masajids for the Christians around the world are now occupied by Muslims praying to the same God, praying to the same God of the same prophets. Ibrahim, Abraham, Dawood, David, Suleiman, Isa, Jesus, all of the famous prophets, we know them and more. So we're praying to the same God. So Allah did preserve the concept that we're praying to this God. Maybe even more so because we pray directly, not through Muhammad, not through Isa, not through Jesus, but straight to Allah. The point that I'm trying to make so much right now is not about Aqidah. I'm trying to make a point about how many people today are not here. So we should all be saying, Alhamdulillah, alladhi jamma muslimin, that I am here. This should be our subject. And we should be crying to Allah, thanking Allah. Allah, you're still guiding me. Allah, you're still guiding me. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. But what about the rest of the world? Huh? What about the rest of the world? Do we have any obligation to Allah other than just saying Alhamdulillah and thank you to Allah and nashkur Allah? Besides that, should we show anything at all to Allah that we really respect and honor this position He has given us? And by the way, if you think you came to Allah by your own, you said, okay, today I'll be a good Muslim. No, this is Hidayah min Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Oh, I think I'll go to the masjid today. Heard there's some speaker from Texas going to be there. If you made it, it's only because of Allah. If you made it in here today, only because of Allah, not because of anything you did. Trust me. That's the only way I got here too. All of us. And you're saying, what's the point? The point is, big point that I'm driving at is, what is our responsibility? The responsibility. When Allah says in Quran, He made us Khalifatul Talaq. He has made us, and people think that means like, you know, a khalif, he's the big ruler, right? No, 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 it means responsibility. You're responsible for those who don't know. You're responsible for those under your care. And in this case, we have a lot of people in this country and around the world who don't know Islam. And I'm talking about Muslims first. The Quran came in the Arabic language. I'll just give you one example and then I'll wrap it up, okay? The Quran came in the Arabic language. So who should be the number one in Islam? Arabs. I'm in Arab countries several times every year. I just got back from Kuwait and a couple other countries. When I was there, as I usually do in any kind of a speech, I will ask a question. Now, again, this is when they can speak freely, not in Jummah. And I'm asking, listen to this one. We all believe in Allah? Yes, everybody nod their head. So where is Allah? I ask that question. That's my favorite question to ask. Because this opens up a big subject about Aqidah. Where is Allah? You know how many people said, everywhere. Everywhere? Allah is everywhere? Oh yeah. So He's in the mountains? Oh yeah. He's in the sunset? Yeah. Clouds? Yeah. He's in the trees? Oh yeah. Flowers? Oh yeah. Beautiful. He's in you and me? Oh yeah. Akhi, this is not Islam. There is a religion that has that. It's called Hindu. The Hindus, they believe that God is in everything. We never say that. You didn't read the Quran? And these are Arabs. In the Quran, He said, He created everything and then rose up or went above over His arsh, His throne. SubhanAllah. Allah is never in the creation. If He said that, that means He created Himself, and it brings up a whole world of nonsense, and this is where people leave Islam. And they go, oh, wait a minute, can't create Himself. So, and even the Prophet ﷺ, he said it. He said it like this in English, that The one shaitan is coming to you and saying, who created this? And you say, Allah. And this, Allah. And this, Allah. Who created Allah? I say, when it comes to this question, stop. Stop. Get off of that. Seek refuge with Allah. Na'udhu. Because this is shaitan trying to confuse the issue. Allah is al-Hayy. He is always living. He is al-Awwal, the beginning. Wal-Akhir, the end. He is always, total, forever. You can't even imagine anything that's forever except only Allah. So if somebody missed this point, then what about the rest of the Quran? What about the rest of the Hadith? Now you can understand how some Muslims, and there's very few, it's not even 0.0016, something like that, of all the population of Muslims who go off with this terrorist kind of mentality. And even then, these people are very misguided because they haven't understood even the basics. Even the basics of Islam. The treatment. After the belief La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, the very next important thing is how do you treat others? How do you treat yourself? How do you treat your family? How do you treat your wife, your children? How do you treat everybody? This is all part of Islam. What's your responsibility? Do you have a responsibility to this masjid right here, which used to be a church, and I've seen this too, that a masjid became a bar, became a bad place because nobody took care of it. Do you have a responsibility? And by the way, before I wrap this up, I want to mention you guys still have not paid off your debt for this masjid, and we did a fundraiser for that at the end of last year. You still owe almost $750,000, and guys, you need to clean it up. You need to clean it up. Now some of you said, well, I only got $10. Okay, put your $10 in there. Allah will take care of that. But make an effort today. Make a big effort for this masjid. And then finally, tonight we will be here, inshallah ta'ala, to broadcast a live event all around the world on our satellite, on our antennas, and we're going to be making a big announcement about the antennas tonight. Also, the social media, our websites, Facebook, it's going to be around the world. Millions of people are going to be exposed to what we're going to talk about tonight. And if you said, well, I'm busy, I got this, I got that, I'm going to go to a party, some friends, call them and tell them to come here, and then go to your party afterwards. 6:30 to 7:30 tonight live. And if you live far away, you can't do it, watch it on Guide Us TV. You can get it on the antenna, you can get it on the satellite, or you can go to our website, guideus.tv. Alright? Oh, by the way, you can support that too. That is a responsibility we have. And we have something that when you leave, there's a little box out there. If you want to sign up for that box, it will give you the top 20 channels for Islamic, Arabic, and English. And another 120 more channels that you might want to delete a lot of before you let your kids see it. Okay? But there's a box that we got out there, and that's what it's for. You plug it in to your TV, then if you have internet, you have to have internet. But then you can watch it. Al Jazeera is there, Guidance TV is #1, Peace TV, Huda TV, Islam channel out of UK, and many more. Cartoon channels, Arabic cartoon channels for the children, so they can learn Arabic and enjoy watching cartoons as well. All of that, you can check it out outside. Our responsibility is what I'm talking about. Allah guided us to be here today. And we should be thankful to Allah for that. Number one. Number two, do something. Ask Allah to accept from us. That's very, use your dua today. Ask Allah to accept from us. That's a job. Do it. Second, share the message with other people. Tell them. Third, support. Support, support. The masjid, the dawah, you know what to do. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب اللهم إني ظلمت نفسي ظلما كثيرا ولا يغفر الذنوب إلا أنت اغفر من عندك وارحمني إنك أنت الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد إن الحمد لله رب العالمين ولا إكراه المسلمين كما صلى